The Rain Came Down by David Shannon. David does his own illustrations, and he's written a delicious story. On Saturday morning, the rain came down. It made the chickens squawk. Walk, 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 walk. The cat yowled at the chickens, and the dog barked at the cat. And still the rain came down. The man yelled at the dog and woke up the baby. "Stop all that yelling," shouted the man's wife, while the dog barked louder, and still the rain came down. A policeman heard the noise and stopped to see what was wrong. His car was blocking traffic, and a half a block away, a woman squirmed in the back of a taxi. "Hurry up or I'll miss my plane," she told the taxi driver. So he started honk, honk, honking the horn. The truck driver in front of him got mad and started honk, honk, honking right back. "Listen, I've got tomatoes to deliver," he shouted. The ice cream man heard all of the honk, honk, honking, and he turned up the music in his van. The jingle, jingle, jingle went his music. A slap-it-a-slap, slap-it-a-slap went his windshield wipers. And still the rain came down. The owner of the beauty parlor came out to see what all of the fuss was about. She bumped into the barber coming out of his barber shop, and they began to argue. Up on the ladder, the painter grumbled, "I can't paint in the rain." He started to climb down and bumped the barber right in the head with his paint can. Now all three of them were arguing. Next, the baker stepped out of his bakery. "My roof is leaking and my cakes are getting wet," he moaned. He opened his umbrella and poked the pizza man in the nose. Bonk. So they joined in the bickering too. A boy ran by chasing a small boat down the stream in the gutter. He splashed a little girl and she began to cry. And still the rain came down. The grocery man stomped onto the sidewalk and he yelled, "Where is that delivery truck? I need my tomatoes." He ran into a lady coming out of the clothing store and knocked her boxes into his fruit stand. Oranges and apples and lemons bounced down the sidewalk. Boing, 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 boing. And still the rain came down. The policeman walked back to his car. "What is all of this ruckus about?" he asked. The whole block was honking and yelling and bickering and barking. And then the rain stopped. The rain stopped. So did all the noise. The sun came out, and the air smelled fresh and sweet and sweet. Everything shimmered, and a rainbow stretched across the rooftop. "It's much too nice a day to be arguing," said the baker. "I have cakes to bake." "And I have pizzas to make," said a man. "I could use a shave while my building dries," said the painter to the barber. And then they went inside. The policeman said, "Everything looks A-OK here to me," and he drove off in his car. The woman in the taxi decided that she had time to have her hair done before her trip, so she went into the beauty parlor. So the lady with the boxes got into the taxi, and she went home. The truck driver told the grocer, "I have your tomatoes." "Wonderful," said the grocer, "but first I have to pick up all of this fruit." The little girl and the little boy helped him, so he bought them ice cream cones. And the ice cream man gave each an extra scoop because it was such a nice day. Then the man and his wife and their baby had a picnic together in the backyard, while the dog, the cat, and the chickens slept in the warm afternoon sun. The end. And all was well